For all the latest updates, subscribe to News 9. India and China agree on complete disengagement of troops from eastern Ladakh. Both the countries agreed on disengagement of troops after several rounds of military and diplomatic talks. Both sides agreed on full restoration of peace and tranquility along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh. Senior diplomats of India and China held a virtual meeting on Friday. The diplomats reviewed the progress made in the withdrawal of troops by both sides in the face-off area along the line of actual control. The Ministry of External Affairs issued a statement on the agreement reached by both sides on Friday. MEA said both sides agreed to sincerely implement the understandings reached between the Indian Army and the Chinese People's Liberation Army. It was the 16th meeting of Working Mechanism for Consultation and Coordination on India-China Border Affairs. Naveen Srivastava, who heads East Asia Division in the MEA, led the Indian delegation in virtual meeting. Hong Liang, Director General of the Department of Boundary and Oceanic Affairs in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, led the Chinese delegation. Both the diplomats had earlier held a virtual meeting within the frameworks of the WMCC on the 24th of June. MEA said Srivastava and Hong agreed to continue the ongoing military and diplomatic communications to resolve border issues. MEA further added that both sides also agreed to hold another meeting of the WMCC in the near future. Special representatives on border issues, India's NSA Ajit Doval and China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi had held talks through phone last Sunday. India on Thursday rejected Chinese claim on Galwan Valley and reiterated its position. China had earlier laid claims on the entire Galwan Valley area. China's ambassador to India, Sun Weidong, said both countries should work like partners rather than rivals.
India and China should work together to maintain peace and tranquility along the LAC until they resolve the complicated border dispute through negotiations. Both sides should seek convergence while putting aside their differences and should not try to impose one's will on the other. We should honor our commitment and implement the agreements in letter and spirit.
Galwan Valley in eastern Ladakh remained the friction point between India and China. 20 Indian soldiers were martyred in the clashes with Chinese troops in Galwan Valley on the 15th of June. Sun Weidong said neither China nor India would like to see an incident causing casualties at the Galwan Valley.
China and India need to build trust rather than suspicion, and bilateral relationship should move forward rather than backward. We are neither a warlike state nor an assertive country. The right and wrong of what recently happened at the Galwan Valley is very clear. China will firmly safeguard its sovereignty and territorial integrity and ensure the peace and tranquility in the border areas. We have a sensitive and complicated border dispute left over by history, and we need to find a fair and reasonable solution mutually acceptable through peaceful negotiations.
Defense Minister Rajnath Singh held talks with his US counterpart Mark Esper through phone over LAC situation on Friday evening. Both the leaders discussed current developments and Indo-US strategic cooperation. India is wary of Chinese designs and has been proceeding with the disengagement process with extreme caution.